Hey y'all, Melissa here at Twin Oaks Family Farm. It's May 2nd, 2025. This little video, how to catch a chicken, a chicken on the loose. So actually, I hardly ever do videos in selfie format, but just to navigate the camera logistics this time I am. So we had a hen that is not staying in the hen pens, and she's been wandering around loose for a little while, and I was thinking to myself, what are the chances I could get a hold of her? So let me show you what we try to do in order to catch a hen or chicken that's out, you know, because hens can be really fast. So I'm going to try to keep this on selfie and navigate, just holding the camera where you can see her. But if you can just see the placement of my hand on her back, and she is trying to go. This is getting harder to do. Hold on. And I don't want to hurt her. But if you can put your hand on the flat of their back and kind of have your hand flat and just gently hold them where they're more in a squat position than able to stand up, you can pretty much stop them from moving. And then what I'll be able to do is put, hold on girl, hold on. And she is getting mad at me. I'm sorry, I lost her in the camera. But so what you'll be able to do then is be able to put your both hands around her wings and her chicken breast and pick her up. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to pick up the hen and get her back in her hen pen, and then we'll conclude with the video here. Okay, so I'm still having to kind of run this in selfie format, so I really can't see what you're getting on the screen. My device doesn't have the capability to change out of selfie format when it's already recording, but actually let me see if we're seeing her. So I don't know if y'all are seeing the light red hen in a feeder there. That's the one that we just picked up. She's either going over top the pallets, or a chink in the armor of a pallet fence with chickens is if you don't go ahead and put chicken wire on the pallet fence, there are sometimes gaps that they can fit through. But I don't think she went through gaps. I think she is going over top the pallet fence. So that's something we're going to have to work out here, whether some of our hens need the flight feathers clipped on their wings. They're being pretty chatty, So there's some over at the feeder there. One that, the light red one that just went to that feeder, is the one that we were capturing gently from outside the hen pen and trying to pick up. And one issue with our hens, a reason we don't want them out, is because around the perimeter of their chicken runs here, we planted potatoes, which I'm not particularly concerned about the chickens being around the potatoes at this point because they haven't sprouted through really. Although, interestingly enough, another video I'll show you there, we've planted potatoes here in the past, and there's some volunteer potatoes already sprouting right beside the row of potatoes that we just planted. So that's interesting. But on either short side of it, we planted onion sets. So several times I've walked around the perimeter checking how things are doing where we planted the onion sets, and I'll see little onion sets on top of the ground, and I'm thinking, what's going on? What's getting over here? Squirrels, chipmunks, rabbits, what's going on? Actually, where we've got a handful of the hens going over the pallet fence, when they dig and scratch, they're plopping those onion sets up out of where we planted them. So we're gonna have to get to the bottom of it. We don't want the chickens doing any extracurricular gardening on our behalf. That doesn't end up well. If you're gonna have poultry or fowl for gardening, ducks is what you want to go with, because ducks won't tear up your garden, but they will eat ticks and eat bugs from around your plants. Chickens, on the other hand, will devastate and decimate your plantings. So all plantings that are exposed to chickens have to be covered and have, not necessarily covered, but have some kind of barrier around them. Otherwise, the chickens will just wreak havoc on everything you're trying to accomplish with your planting. So anyway, but take that tip to heart. If your chicken will be calm enough to let you just walk up near it and she won't run away from you, you actually can just take the flat of your hand, and if you can get it on the flat of her back and just gently press down and make her kind of squat, then you'll be able to get a hold of the hen and put her where you need to go.